Hey Matthew, this is Tony at Laser Specialist. Just wanted to show you what I was kind of talking about as far as setting up the gun, using it like a two-man gun with the tablet mounted to the tripod, virtually being the same as if it was mounted to the total station. First, I wanted to show you these are the two boxes that they come in: the total station case, and then a much smaller case to hold the tablet and charger and prism if you choose to. Um, I would find it very hard to believe that Topcon has a single case that can hold their gun, the chargers, the tablet, as well as the prism, and then the RCPR5, the thing that you have to mount to the prism for the gun to find it. It would either be a massive case or two separates like this. But anyway, so I've got the tablet. You just turn on the total station, turn on the tablet. They automatically link to each other. You don't have to do anything, they just find each other automatically. So I just have the tablet mounted right below the total station. Probably can't see way down there at the other end of the warehouse, but there is a red dot on the wall back there. I've turned on reflectorless mode, and I've turned on the red dot. So the top menu screen of applications are the things you can do: as-built, layout points, layout lines, checks, which is just to give you distance between any 2 points, either from the computer or you can shoot them, sketching to draw in other points. So if we were going to shoot points, I just go to as-built. Then down at the bottom there's a picture of the total station with the lines that represent the total station setup. So I hit that and basically tell it what type of setup. Am I set up anywhere? Am I over a known point? Do I just want to set the orientation, basically zero the angle? Setup pilot is the thing I was telling you about, where if you had multiple prisms set up and programmed into your tablet, it would find them all automatically and do a resection by itself. Based upon where those prisms are, it determines where it is. Don't even have to tell it which prisms it's shooting. Basically right now, just to kind of speedball through the setup process, I'm going to tell it I'm just going to establish a control line, and based upon we're set up over the first point. So I'll hit that. There's a screen that comes up to tell you what to do to the feet of the tripod or the instrument to get it level. Green check marks means you're all level. Touch the blue dot. Then it just basically says sight the target point. By assumption, you're set up on point number 1. Hit the blue dot. Tells me accept angle. Green check mark. Our station establishment set. The gun knows where it is in the field. So then at this point, I just grab or use the knobs to turn the gun where I want to collect the point. I can make it down here. I can pick start a line and it'll start shooting points and connect them by a line, or I can just hit measure and store. So it just shot the wall back there and created point number 3. So as I turn the gun by hand, you can see it's showing you on the screen what the line's doing. Now I've kind of missed where I'm going, but all right, so I'm hitting the back wall again. I can just go back and hit measure and store. Up here on the screen, just by touching the upper box, I can get it to display what I want. So that's basically your angle and distance mode, where it's telling me what angle I'm turning, and measure and store. So that's really all there is to it. Anything that you could do with a two-man gun standing behind the instrument, turning it, manually shooting, you do the same thing. It's just the tablet's mounted to the tripod instead of the prism pole, and this basically can become a two-man gun. The only difference between what Landon was talking about was, you know, obviously with a total station that has a faceplate, this would be mounted to here. What's the difference between whether it's mounted to here or mounted down here? The same thing. You can do the same things with it. Anyway, the other thing it's kind of nice to know, I'll walk down here to show you this dot. One of the differences between Leica guns and our competitors is it's one single EDM beam. That red dot, and it's fluorescing with this camera, but it's a decent dot here. Our EDM, the thing that actually fires the pulse of laser to store a position is that red dot. We do not have a separate red dot beam that's separate from the EDM. So what I'm shooting is what that red dot is. With the Topcons and the Trimbles, the EDM is separate from the red dot. So you may not actually be getting exactly what the red dot says you are. It may be offset a little bit. Probably not a big deal, but again, it's, you know, you're getting what you thought you were getting with the Leica. So basically, I just wanted to shoot you a little video to show you that yes, in fact, it is possible to operate this gun as a two-man gun just by putting the tablet at the gun instead of at the prism pole.